lo que permite a su segundo objetivo iniciar la huida, pero lo alcanza en el interior del bar y le quilla, lo que permite a su segundo objetivo iniciar la huida, pero lo alcanza en el interior del bar.
The year is 2010. Kevin Gerbil Carroll, who was an alleged enforcer for the Daniel crime family, was shot 13 times as he sat in a car outside a supermarket in Glasgow in 2010. The man you see on your screen right now, Ross Monaghan, was actually accused of the murder and of disposing of evidence after the killing, but was later acquitted due to lack of evidence. Fast forward to 2025, Ross Monaghan and Eddie Lyons, two prominent Scottish kingpins, have been ruthlessly gunned down in Spain's Costa del Sol. And I fear the repercussions for this are going to be insane. So what's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice. We are still reporting live from Los Angeles. It's currently 8:30 in the morning. I've just woken up after a weekend trip to Vegas and I'm straight back on the grind. As you can see from the title, we are talking about the recent murder of two Scottish gangsters, very, very high level prominent gangsters who have been murdered in Spain. This is nothing new. Costa del Sol is a haven for criminals that often get hunted down and gunned down by rivals. Before I start the video, I just want to say thank you so much to people that watched my Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate expose. Thank you for joining the community. I'm humbled, I'm grateful. I really appreciate you watching the video to the end and being open-minded, because Andrew Tate and all these people, they're trash people. They don't add any value to society. You feel me? So I'm so glad that people are kind of waking up to the games that they play, and they deserve to be in jail. You feel me? So thank you for hitting that subscribe button. It means the world. So let's just get straight into this video. I'd really appreciate if you did the same thing, watch the video through, press that like button. I'm very grateful. I'm honored. I'm really trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and your support means the world to me. Press the bell to be notified, because I'll be dropping videos in the AM and the PM. And if you want to support me, support my channel further, please head over to the description. I've got my Patreon link. There's a £3 tier, £3.50 tier, or a £5.50 tier. And yeah, I've got so many deep dives on there that I'm not really able to post on YouTube. So yeah, appreciate you. Sorry if I'm a little bit rusty. As I said, I've just woken up. I probably got some, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit, probably got sleep in my eye. Got all this gunk in my eye, but yeah, thank you. So let's get into this. As I said, two prominent gangsters, Ross Monaghan and Eddie Lyons Jr., have been shot dead in Costa del Sol. Costa del Sol has usually been a haven for British gangsters in the past. For example, in 2010, a man called Danny Smith, who was born in Essex, was shot dead outside the lounge bar in June 2010. He was reportedly on the run from police at the time and was believed to be involved in gang activities. Similarly, in 2015, Gary Hutch, whose family were famously at war with the Kinahan cartel, was shot dead in Marbella in September 2015. His murder is considered the starting point of the ongoing Hutch-Kinahan feud, which has led to numerous killings across Europe, especially on the Hutch side. Again, in 2019, Peter Andrew Williamson, known as Snaggle, was a Manchester businessman with alleged ties to organised crime. He was gunned down outside his home in Riviera del Sol in 2019. Two British men were arrested in connection with his murder. So Spain, as I said, Costa del Sol, Marbella, around these places, Spain has often been a place where these criminals flee to.
Lo que permite a su segundo objetivo iniciar la huida, pero lo alcanza en el interior del bar y le quilla. Lo que permite a su segundo objetivo iniciar la huida, pero lo alcanza en el interior del bar y le... He gotcha! He gotcha!
Someone just got shot in the head for open nothing.
The video I just showed you was the aftermath of the shooting. Now, I don't even know what's going on. I mean, apparently in that video, you can see people giving them CPR, trying to keep them alive. You can see someone walking around saying someone's just got shot. At the start of the video, you can even hear someone laugh. I don't know what's going on there. It sounds like someone's busting up laughing. I don't know if I heard that right, but...
He gotcha! He gotcha!
But guys, I'm going to read an article and catch you up on what's actually happened recently. But before I even do, Monaghan, one of the men shot dead, he was actually killed outside of his own bar, Monaghan's pub, or Monaghan's bar in Spain. Now, for someone who is a prominent gangster who's allegedly killed a rival gang member, probably more involved in violence, involved in drug trade, trafficking, extreme levels of criminality. What are you doing chilling outside the pub that you own in Spain? I'm not no high-level gangster. I'm a civilian. But surely that's not the smartest move. Surely that's not how you move when you move in criminal circles. Okay, you may own the pub, but surely your rivals are going to know that you're going to frequent that pub at some point, and they're going to roll up with guns, as they've done, and they're going to shoot you dead. For me, that makes no sense. But I just feel like that's what we call lacking. And now 2 men are dead. Anyway, let me read an article and catch you up. As you can see, 2 Scots shot dead in Spain had criminal links. 2 Scottish men with links to a Glasgow-based criminal gang have been shot dead at a bar in Spain. BBC Scotland understands that they are Eddie Lyons Jr. and Ross Monaghan, who was previously acquitted of a notorious gangland murder. They both died when a masked gunman opened fire at Monaghan's bar in Fuengirola on Saturday evening. Local media reported the attack took place just after 11 p.m. when a car pulled up outside the crowded bar. The gunman then fled in the same vehicle. As I mentioned before, Ross Monaghan was previously linked to a high-profile killing of one of Glasgow's most feared gangland figures, Kevin Gerbil Carroll. Monaghan was accused of the murder and of disposing of evidence, but was later acquitted. He himself, that's Monaghan, was shot in the shoulder as he dropped off his daughter at primary school in Glasgow in 2017. He then reportedly moved to Spain around this time. Eddie Lyons Jr. had also previously been shot and wounded in an attack in 2006, believed to have been carried out by Carroll. So before we carry on, you can see this tit for tat back and forth. The 2 high-level gangsters who have just been shot dead have previously been shot before, and they've both been linked to Gerbil, who was murdered a few years ago, because Gerbil allegedly shot Lyons, and now Monaghan allegedly killed Gerbil. This is just crazy. And honestly, it blows my mind here when Americans, for example, believe that the UK doesn't have guns. I mean, everywhere across the world has guns. That's literally what it is. It's just illegal. It doesn't mean they don't exist. We're talking about a man who's been shot 13 times. We're talking about people who have jumped out in not broad day, in front of many witnesses in Spain at 11 p.m. and sprayed up the place with precision. If you look at that video, there was clearly a lot of people outside the pub, and yet they knew exactly who their targets were and they executed them perfectly. This is high-level criminality that we're dealing with, guys. It's insane. Police Scotland said it was unable to comment on a possible link to a recent gangland feud in Scotland and has directed inquiries to Spanish authorities. Rivalries between the Lyons and the Daniel crime families resulting in numerous violent attacks have been ongoing for more than 20 years. But BBC journalist based in Madrid said there had been a number of other shootings in Costa del Sol area in recent weeks, several of which are believed to be connected with drug crime. Monaghan's is located on the seafront and is a popular bar with tourists and expats. The bar had been screening the UEFA Champions League final on the evening of the attack. Now, I found another article which explained around 30 minutes after the attack, there was a bomb that went off at a Scottish home. Just minutes after the gunman opened fire, a plush Scottish home in the Renfrewshire village of Bridge of Weir was torched, causing considerable damage. The incident took place before 11:30 p.m. and prompted a response from the Scottish Fire and Rescue Service as well as police. A window of the property was reportedly smashed and the interior suffered smoke damage. The firebombing is currently being investigated by a CID, who are probing whether or not it is linked to recent incidents in Edinburgh and Glasgow, which began in March. War was waged on Edinburgh kingpin Mark Richardson and the Daniel crime family clan after a Dubai-based Mr. Big was ripped off in a £500,000 drug deal. The individual, who was recently named as Ross McGill, has since targeted businesses and properties linked to both Richardson and his Glasgow-based associates. It is also unclear if the double murder bid in Spain is linked to the escalating Scottish underworld feud. Detective Sergeant Kenny Target said the fire was set alight within a residential area and caused considerable distress and alarm to nearby residents. Thankfully, there were no reports of any injuries. So guys, I don't know what to tell you here. This is insane. You've got war going on between certain families waging for more than 20 years over drug trade and debts, and Mr. Big, who's in Dubai, who's now been named as Ross McGill. And guys, this is insane. This is truly, truly insane. And this is why I say to people, fam, let this street shit go. This ain't just normal street stuff. This ain't just postcode stuff. This is high level cartel-esque gangland feuds, bombings, shootings, murders, tit for tat. It's truly a scary thing to be involved in. It just frustrates me, yeah, that as I mentioned in the article, that Costa del Sol, different parts of Spain, there's been numerous shootings over years and years and years. And I promise you, well, maybe not promise, but it's highly likely that it's got nothing to do with Spanish people. It's the UK criminals that have fled the UK, fled other places and set up shop and havens out in Spain that are causing the violence to increase out there. It's madness. It's truly madness. But guys, let me know your thoughts, man. I feel like this is gonna obviously naturally this is gonna escalate violence. This is two extremely prominent members of the gang. So this is only gonna end badly. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Please, anyone watching this video, stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant, and I'll see you lot at the next video. Peace.